Hello, this is Heather Sparling, and in this short video, I'm going to show you the information that is available for each song in the index. I'm going to search the index, and I'm going to search for materials in the Beaten collection. I'm going to search for collection location, and I'm going to search, just for the sake of this video, songs that are actually about milling. So these are not milling songs themselves, because that would be under classification, but actually the subject, the song is about milling. So we're going to get a small number of songs. Now the results that you see here, if the search terms appear in this information, it will be highlighted. So we see here under subjects that milling is highlighted in each case. However, nowhere do we see beaten highlighted. That's because the collection location is not a field that appears on this screen. So only a small subset of fields that exist for each item in this collection actually appears on the search results screen, and that was to avoid having too much scrolling to do. But you can access all of that information by simply clicking on an item in the collection. So let's take a look at An Cech Geal. And all of the information, all of the fields that have information appear to us. Any field that doesn't have information does not appear. So you can see that we have the title of the song, first line of the chorus, first line of the verse, how it's classified, what the song is about or its subjects, how the song is structured, its place of origin, the composer's first name, last name, and in this case, nickname or patronymic, composer gender, community, county, the original format. So in this particular case, we know that this song exists originally as a recording, as opposed to, say, a manuscript. The singer, the singer's location, the date recorded, the collector, the collection title and location. So we see here that this song appears in the Beaten Institute Sound and Moving Image collection. And the collection number. So if you wanted to go to the Beaten Institute and find this song, you would need this information. And I know that anything that's preceded by a T in the Beaten Institute refers to a tape. So this is on tape 250. Whenever possible, online access is provided. So if we click this link, we are actually taken, as you can see, to the Beaten Institute. We are no longer in the Language and Lyrics Index. And here we can see that this is tape 250. Unfortunately, it can be sometimes a little challenging to find the actual recording, but you can find it under the notes area. So you can see here we have audio MP3, and you can click on this and actually hear the audio recording of this tape. And you can see that number 2 is An Cech Geal. So if we go back, we also see that there are a couple of notes fields. There are up to 4 notes fields. In this particular case, we see the Beaten Institute description of this item. And then in the second note, we see that this song also appears in the book Beyond the Hebrides on page 261. So it's cross-referenced to another source. You could do a search in the index for An Cech Geal and see how many different iterations of that song exist in the index. Let's take a look at a very different example. We'll just go down to Aura na Chupa. And if I click on that, we see here, for example, that there's an alternative title, since sometimes songs have many different titles. Some of the information is the same as the previous song. But this time, when we get down to the collection location, it's still in the Beaten Institute, but the collection title is different. So now it's in Machtalan and Cool. Machtalan and Cool is a manuscript of Hugh Francis Mackenzie's songs. And the collection number, if you were to go into the Beaten Institute to find this item, the item number would be PAM G40. And I know that PAM stands for pamphlet. And then it would be on page 37. The notes field provides us with different information. So we find out that this song exists in the book Madaba Vishsalaun. And also we see information that appears with the song in the manuscript collection, so that you don't have to actually go into the Beaten Institute to refer to that information. I hope you found this helpful in identifying the kinds of information available for each song in the collection.